welcome to Alban Day. It's exactly what this community needs, the bringing together of different communities across the community. Hopefully the sun will hold back. It's quite warm under here, but it's all stooped about history today. And I encourage everyone to look at the history of St Albans, the wonderful 500 odd years plus that we celebrate today, and have a great day. Thank you. We've got a fantastic community. It all comes out in different colours, vibrancy, all corners of the circle of St Albans, and I think it's fantastic to see us out and about enjoying the day.
Hi everyone, it's David here. So I've just been to the Alban Day Festival and Pilgrimage in St Albans. It's really a lot of fun, even though it's about a serious subject. They've got 10-foot puppets, gigantic things, very hard to navigate, all marching through the town centre. Grand procession, and it's all to commemorate Britain's first martyr, St Alban. Now, St Alban was murdered for harbouring a Christian priest. The priest was on the run from the Romans, and he sheltered in St Alban's house. And Romans, when they found out about this, they ransacked his house, went looking for the priest, but he put on the priest's clothes because he was so impressed by the devotion of the priest that he converted to Christianity. And he was taken away, put on trial, and they thought they'd be able to whip the Christianity out of him. So they gave him a flogging. That didn't work. And they sent him for his beheading. And they were crossing a river, which they think is the River Ver, and they say that as they were crossing the river, they couldn't go over the bridge because it was full of crowds. They say that the river dried up because St Alban was so keen to reach his martyrdom, and they brought him across the green that I'm on now, which was then like a wildflower meadow. And just as they were about to behead him, he was thirsty, so he prayed for something to drink. And then a spring flowed up on that spot. And also, one of his executioners was so impressed by his devotion and the fact that the river dried up as they were crossing it, that he threw down his sword and became a Christian himself. And he too was executed. But the executioner of the two of them, as he executed them, his eyes popped out. So today's festival had puppets of the Roman soldiers of St Alban, who was beheaded in the final act outside of St Albans Cathedral. And it also had the eyes of the executioner, which had popped out, being carried along by little children. Which was quite entertaining.
So, sir, you're leading the Romans today?
I think it's the other way round, actually. Leading me.
Do you think they will make particularly fearsome Romans?
I hope they will. Are you fierce?
We're gonna wreck them. Woo!
Can I get a few quick words while we're waiting for the rest of the people to arrive? No? What about with what's this saying? St Amphibolus.
Amphibolus.
So you're the saint.
The priest, St Amphibolus. That's correct. Yes.
And what's it been like for you so far? I just saw you negotiating with the tree.
Yeah, that was the hardest bit of the whole enterprise, to be honest. Getting out of the churchyard. After this, it should be relatively plain sailing, but the churchyard is definitely the trickiest bit.
How many times have you done this then?
I've only done it once as Amphibolus, but I have worn one of the other puppets before.
Have you ever fallen over while doing it?
No, I haven't. But
Wow.
The thing all the puppeteers fear the most is a strong wind.
How do you stop yourself from falling over?
Just simply strength and balance, I imagine.
Is it hard to do?
It depends on the wind. At the moment, it's not too difficult, but if the wind gets up, it can be much more of a problem.
Do you need someone to guide you all the way?
Always, yes. Because I can't really see anything at all. Right now I can see your face, and that's about it. I can look down and see the road underneath my feet, but I always need a guide because I really otherwise can't see whether the procession ahead of me has stopped or whether they are continuing. And yeah, it's very important. All the puppets, all the major puppets have got guides to help them.
And what is it that made you want to start taking part in this?
It's great fun, don't you think? It's it's absolutely great fun. It's good fun whatever you're doing. It's also good fun just to attend and watch, but being inside a puppet is a different experience.
What's the most enjoyable thing about it for you?
Oh, just the feeling of having taken part. I mean, this is a great tradition here, and it's just nice to be part of a tradition in St Albans, really.
His hand? His hand.
I'm here as the chairman of Hertfordshire County Council, but I'm also a local St Albans County Councillor, and indeed the cathedral is in my patch. So the bishops and the dean and co are my residents. But I've always been passionate about the fact that St Alban should be patron saint of Britain. He is after all British, he's a local Hertfordshire boy, and the story that his martyrdom tells is so powerful in a world of culture wars, in a world of prejudice and discrimination. And here is a man who took in and sheltered someone of different beliefs, listened to them, talked to them, was ready to change his mind, and then lost his own life in trying to save Amphibolus's life. It's a remarkable story. It's about a real person. It's about something that happened here in St Albans, and we should be really proud of that.
And what is it you enjoy most about today?
Oh, it is just completely mad. I mean, I just love the puppets, the giant eye, the whole theatre of it. I mean, it's faintly bonkers, but absolutely unique. I can't think of anything else like it anywhere else in Britain and possibly anywhere else in the world. And it's part of what makes St Albans so special.
Hello there, I'm making a YouTube video about the day.
Oh, fab.
Can you tell me a bit about your role?
I am a lion. I honestly can't remember what the role of the lions is in the story itself, but it's great. We sort of herald the pilgrimage, as it were. We've got two of us that walk, I think, behind the Roman soldiers, and we lead everyone forward.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's great. I did this 2 years ago, and the lion's great because it's not massively heavy, but it looks really fun, especially with the bits at the back.
Yeah, it's quite a massive costume. This.
Yeah. You get used to it though. The main issue is you can't see out the front. You just sort of have to look underneath like that.
Does it take a lot of preparation?
No, not particularly. I mean, obviously I've done it before. The organisation that goes into it's quite hard. I know that. But the actual event is just kind of walking in a straight line. It's good.
How did you get involved in this?
My parents are very well connected with the cathedral, and I'm quite present in the youth scene there. So I sang in the choir, and they needed people to come and be puppets. So I said, "Can I be a puppet?" And they said, "Absolutely."
And what's your favourite thing about it?
Being able to be a part of such a big event, I'd say.
Lovely. What was your name? Sorry.
Benedict.
Benedict. What was your surname?
James.
James. Great. Lovely. Nice to meet you.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
I think I've been to most in my life. I think at some stage, yeah. We've always used to come here as kids.
The puppets aren't particularly scary. It's very amusing.
Yeah, they're great.
But it's celebrating the history. We're so lucky here.
And we have the new peregrine falcon models as well. I think they've in the last couple of years. On the Abbey, we've got the nesting peregrine falcons. We've had them for quite a few years.
Now. Yeah. There's the live webcast you can see them hatching.
And what's your favourite bit about the festival today?
I love the pilgrimage. I think it's brilliant. They explain the history of St Alban and the story behind it, and where the well, where obviously he was executed, which is not the nicest story, and his head was thrown down the hill, Holywell Hill, and where his head landed, a spring came up, and the well is actually on Holywell Hill, so you can see it. It's about, if you're walking from the top of Holywell Hill on the left-hand side down, it's about 3/4 of the way down, near a new kind of housing estate. There's some gates, and you can actually go to the original well, the actual well.
And it's Holywell Hill. It's become Holywell Hill.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So we followed the pilgrimage down. This is where he was arrested, and then there's the trial and reenactment by the museum. As Sean says, then there was the execution. So it's all bringing that history alive, keeping it going.
So yeah, the pilgrimage and festival, it's been here for the last 70 years. They're going to continue doing it. It's highly enjoyable and at the same time very educational. You learn a lot from going to it about the history of this country. And it really is a lot of history. I mean, they built the cathedral, which the town of St Alban is, or the city of St Alban, is most well known for now. They built it in the name of St Alban. I mean, the city itself is named after him. There's been a church here for, I think there's records of a monastery dating back to 1793, I think, under King Offa of Mercia. And the abbey itself was finished, I believe it was 1185, and it was ransacked and closed during the dissolution of the monasteries, 1539. And then they kind of built it back to what it is now. So it's had a lot of changes over the years, but it really is a fascinating building. And it's good to learn the history of the man it's named after, and how the abbey gained its significance, and how the entire town gained its significance. So in Roman times it was called Verulamium, and I guess it was just a normal town. And it's become now a city because of the martyrdom of St Alban, and it's now so much more of that. There's so much of the mythos of our nation embodied in the martyrdom of St Alban.